Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. I meant to do my microphone so you could hear me a little better. I was noticing some other channels were louder than mine. So, I probably need a better microphone, but that's okay. Today is a daily reading, and just going to take a look at current energies and then the influences surrounding them. Um, I'm going to use the World of Vision. I'm going to stay on this for a bit. I really liked um, how I felt when I was reading them, so that's good. And let's take a moment, and just as a note, I do personal readings. I have my email linked below, so if you want a personal reading, just email me um, kind of what you're looking for as best you can, and I'll converse and we can go from there. Just put personal reading in the subject so I know what it is. And if I don't respond within 24 hours and maybe 48, um, hit me up again because it probably went into spam. I don't check spam all that often. I do once in a while, but not that often. So here we go. I'm giving myself a second. Let's do this. What do we need to know today? Okay. Um, Current situation. Queen of Coins. Okay. Present influence. King of Cups. Okay. Future influence. Nine of Coins. Now, I will tell you the Queen, the Nine, the Queen of Coins, Nine of Coins, Empress, and sometimes Strength all kind of remind me of the same energy. Okay, what we don't see. Six of Cups. What to watch for. These cards stick together. um, Page of Wands. So, okay, I want to give you a little info. It was really weird that 2 nights ago, I think, I had a dream that I was having a reading done for me, and the Page of Wands was coming up in the past influence, and the reader could not figure it out. Like, what the heck is this Page of Wands about? And I don't know. I've been getting it all along, and it was just a really weird reading, and I totally remember the Page of Wands, and it was like we didn't know what it meant. It was really interesting. I don't know. The reader and myself were like, ah. I don't want to lose that. Okay, so what is unexpected, please? Um, Temperance. Readers have the weirdest dreams. Challenge. Five of Swords. Strength is the Tower. The Tower's been coming up. Where does this lead, please? Seven of Swords. And advice. Four of Coins. Whoa. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Swords. I feel like this is about stress or anxiousness, or, it can be just being overwhelmed too, but a lot of times it's about anxiety, like literally bad dreams or anxiousness. So there's this odd energy to me with the Queen of Coins. in the present influence because that is about stability. So I feel like there's a change coming that's going to be a positive change as I look at the strength. Um, but it brings anxiousness. And this has been a theme. It's still a theme. But what it does is it's shaking your stability up. You know, with advice being the four of coins, I'd save some money. Not, I don't think there's a bad change. I just don't because it's been kind of good. But that four of coins says hold on to what you have, right? So, and appreciate what you have. So I think in a sense it's save up because this stressful card kind of makes me go, there's something happening here that will shake your world up a little bit. But I will tell you, there's the the tower is in the strength, right? So this change is going to propel you. Um, and being that the nine of coins is in the future influence, I feel like that is a lot about independence, and it feels to me, and independence can go a lot of different ways, right? It can be, oh, okay, you're going to be single now and you're going to do this all on your own. Or it can mean that, you're successful in your job and career and, you will continue to be successful. Or it can mean, um, being comfortable with who you are. It's really about whatever's really important to you, but more importantly, it's about the situation itself. So, um, as I'm looking through this, so the Queen of Coins is in the current situation, and with the King of Cups in the present influence. I do feel like this King of Cups is another person, male or female, doesn't matter. Um, and I feel like this Queen of Coins is you, again, male or female, it doesn't matter. Um, I feel like there's this overall feeling of stability and success. Very comfortable with where you're at, and very proud of where you're at. The King of Cups to me is what kind of brings in this change. Whether this is romance or whether it is a job, it could be anything, but this person brings a change in. Now, I will say too, and I feel like that, okay, so the Page of Wands is coming up. Page of Wands is coming up in what to watch for, and I do feel like this is some kind of message coming in. It's going to be either email, text, letter. It could even be a letter. It could be a message on any of your media, a written message, probably not a phone call. Um, Watch for this. I'm going to pull some more cards on this to kind of know what to watch for exactly, but I have a feeling this is an important message and you need to look further into it or really, I feel like because it's coming up in the reading, it's something that you definitely need to recognize. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles being in the future, I do feel like there is a feeling here shortly of it's understanding your worth too. So you're going to understand your worth. Like it's going to make sense to you on where you're at, what you're doing. I mean, I just feel like this is a really good, positive, almost like an aha moment that's going to come in. But it's an understanding, not necessarily like this. I think you already know your worth, right? But there is a clarity to that. where, oh, okay, that makes complete sense. And if you've been questioning, we had a reading not too long ago about being uncomfortable, like not feeling like you're part of the team, and I feel like that's been kind of a theme as well. And I feel like this theme will continue, but what happens here shortly is there's a recognition of why, and it will make sense. So just kind of look for that. That's coming. That's just what's going. That's the energy that will influence the future. So what we have too, and what we don't see, is the Six of Cups. This will. This I feel like this King of Cups comes from the past. Someone that you know. Again, male or female. But they come in with some kind of offer to you. And I really feel like it's an offer. If you look at this king, he's got the cup up and it feels like he's offering. It almost has a Page of Cups feeling, but with a maturity of the king. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of offer or something that comes in. It could be love related, but it could just be something that really sparks your interest and reaches you and connects with you. But I do feel like there's an offer coming in. I mean, this is kind of what this looks like to me. And I feel like it is someone you know. If you don't know them, you know of them. But I think it's more someone you know, and they have some kind of offer for you. Again, this could be love, this could be work, this could be just, a side gig. It could be anything. It's could be friendship, but I feel like it's a little deeper than that, because when I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in the same reading, it feels pretty important to me. Again, the Page of Wands, I feel like this is a message, and I am going to say, can you tell us more about this Page of Wands and what to look for? Devil, Four of Cups, King of Wands. I feel like it's almost something that you've been daydreaming about. This King of Wands energy to me is the same as this King of Cups. You're stuck on some kind of idea, and it has that stuck being the devil, and the Four of Cups being a dream, something you wanted, and you're not. I would say that this message allows you to see that clearly, or about what's really truly being offered to you. Um, and I do believe with that King of Wands, it's good. I mean, it's good energy to come in. And the King of Wands also can, is the adult version of the page. Um, Not the adult version, kind of, the more mature version. So I definitely do feel like I feel like this is something that you've been waiting for, the Four of Cups. And you've been thinking about it a lot with the devil there. I don't think that's necessarily a bad energy or a negative energy. I feel like it's just something that's really been on your mind, and it's been stuck. And so I'd really watch for that. So that's what it feels like. Again, this is someone from the past, but there's also a wish that you've had, like a where you've foregone other things waiting for this one thing. Like, because the Four of Cups is about not noticing what's being given to you, but about having a clear vision of what you want. And sometimes the Four of Cups reminds me of a spoiled person, but at the same time it can be, I'm waiting for what I want. I'm not going to just take whatever is handed to me. I'm going to wait. So And that's the feeling I'm getting on this case. I don't always read the Four of Cups that way. But I do. I feel like that's kind of the energy here. And the Temperance is unexpected. Again, I feel like that the balance and the Temperance, and we had this yesterday, I believe. The balance and the Temperance reminds me of, it's interesting because we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. Maybe they are two different energies. Because the Temperance is the balance between those two. Love and passion. Again, this could be work. The only reason why I'm getting work is the Pentacles. Like we have the Queen and the Nine. And then with the Four of Pentacles as being, your advice, I feel like we need to watch things. Yeah, I really feel like that is, you're going to, the reason why it's unexpected is you don't expect to either, it's one of the two, it's either you don't expect to feel passionate about this, or you don't expect to feel empathy towards this or love towards this. One or the other. Like you're expecting to either be passionate or romantic. Okay, so there's two different feelings here. And when I say that, you could take that in the broad sense of passionate, motivation, that kind of fire energy, or more creative, heartfelt energy. And I do feel like there's this coming together of those two energies. This is really interesting. I do feel like this is definitely something from the past. Now, your this person, especially this King of Cups, it could be two different people, but it also could be the same person displaying two different types of energy. If you're used to having this person be very passionate and all of a sudden they become very love driven or romantic driven, then that could be it too. Also, if it's more job related, this could be a job that or someone in your work atmosphere that was very passionate about things and very excitable, but then turned on that, or vice versa. So just keep that in mind. But the Five of Swords is in the challenge. I mean, this is always a challenge to me, whether to fight or leave. And I think that's all that is I feel like something is definitely changing because we have this in our strength. So because the strength is a change, there's going to be a feeling of fighting for something and not allowing the change. So you're going to want to fight for something, but so you're going to struggle in what way to do this. Do I just walk away and take this change, or do I stay and fight for what I had? I think the change being in the strength, I think that says a lot. But we have but then we have this as advice: hold on to what you have. It's weird. It's weird. So then the Seven of Swords is where this is all leading, and I do feel like this is kind of like a stop along the way. I do not feel like this is the complete. This isn't the complete thing. This is just a taking it to the next rung of the ladder, so to speak, as you're climbing the ladder. This feeling to me is a realization of what's happening here. I will tell you, I'm getting a lot of confusion. And it's really between Wands and Cups. And a little bit Pentacles, but there is this, and I think maybe it's because of the Temperance too, there's this passion love thing going on here. And I think it's a little confusing to me as far as where are we at here. Now keep in mind, this can be any life area. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords and where this leads, please. Hermit, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands. Damn, Cups and Wands again. I think it does. Like, okay, so the Seven of Swords is about, taking stuff back, or it could be about theft, but I feel like it's more like the Seven of Swords leads you to have the realization, Hermit, of the the mixture, the balance of love and passion. And I think this is important. And I know I'm not, I feel like I'm not being super clear, but I feel like this is really important. And I feel like it all has to do with that temperance and the balance between these two different energies. Um, Understanding the difference between love and passion, and understanding that they can coexist. Um, I think it's an important message, and I think that's it. I think it's understanding that they can coexist. That you can be passionate about something and love it too. Um, if that This hopefully makes sense to somebody. So the four, the Four of Pentacles is to me really just about holding on to what you have. I also can be a reminder to save some things. There is a change coming, and it is going to. I feel like it could definitely rock your world. This is a long reading. Sorry. Okay, so Tower, please. Yeah, Knight of Swords comes in fast. The Emperor and Five of Cups. Because it's a strength, I feel like it's going to change your view. If you've been upset about something or unhappy about something, it's going to change that view, and it's going to come in quickly. It could also have to do with an Emperor energy in your life. But anyway, here you have it. It's a long reading, sorry, but there. This feels very important to me, so I hope it resonates with somebody. Anyway, there you have it. Take care and have a beautiful day.